oldest art forms of India, Warli painting is cultural intellectual property of the tribal community Warlis or Waral. Found around 10th century AD, this art form can be traced back to Neolithic age. How did this unique style of painting come into existence? And how were they made? Come, let us explore this fascinating tribe and learn about their unique style of painting. Amidst the majestic mountains and plush green forests, you can find these tribes in the district of Dhanu. The term Warli is derived from Warla or Waral, meaning a piece of land. Originally hunters, the Warli tribe later settled down as tenders of agriculture. The foundation of Warli community was laid by Chandya Gondya Bhelia, now worshipped as Vagdev. The Warlis never worshipped man-made idols. People of the village would pick up small rocks that spoke with them in positive tones. These rocks would be kept under trees and they would then become their place of worship. This tribe has a unique style of painting through which they pass their legacy and culture to the next generation. This art form was mainly practiced by married women known as Savasini. These women used to draw Lagna chalk as a tradition on the walls of a marriage house.
सवासीन चौकासाठी पीठ तयार करते. ते भिजवलेले तांदूळ धापटून अगदी पीठ तयार करते. बाहरीच्या नावाचं गवत ते गवताच्या काडीने धापटलेले पिठाचे चार रेषा उंगवत मावलत पाडण्या अगोदर पहिली रेस ही गामदेवाची, हिरव्याची, हिमायची आणि गावतरी कंसरीची.
This art form took a radical turn when a young boy, Jivya Soma Mashe, started to paint not for any special ritual but on everyday basis. In the year 2011, he was honored with Padma Shri. Now his future generations practice this art form. Sadashiv Mashe, his eldest son, also a Warli artist, takes us through the process of painting. At first, water is added to cow dung and a thin solution is extracted. It is then mixed with gum that acts as a binder. This paste is then applied on a muslin cloth as a background for the painting. It is left to dry for 1 to 2 hours depending on the size of the cloth. For the white color, rice grains are washed and excess water is drained out. These grains are then crushed to make powder, which is left in the sun to dry for 15 minutes. This powder is filtered and only the finer particles are taken further. some amount of water is mixed with the powder to make a thin paste.
मला पण एवढा म्हणजे हे आपल्या वारली पेंटिंगमध्ये एवढा इंटरेस्ट नाही होता की कारण चौकच आहे तर चौकच किती म्हणजे करणार तर जेव्हा बाबाने ते अलग अलग पेंटिंग म्हणजे सुरुवात केली जे कहाणीवरती तेव्हा म्हणजे ती पेंटिंगला जास्त म्हणजे वावसारखा भेटला आणि मला पण त्याच्यात इंटरेस्ट आला बाबाच्या बरोबर कारण बाबा अशिक्षित आणि त्यांना बाहेर म्हणजे आपल्या भारतातच कुठे बोलवतात एक्झिबिशनसाठी किंवा डिमॉन्स्ट्रेशनसाठी ते एकटे जाऊ शकत नाही मग मी त्यांना घेऊन जातो आणि त्याच्याबरोबर जाऊन आणि असं बसून काय करणार मग त्याच्याबरोबर पेंटिंग करायला शिकलो.
Using these materials and a set of basic geometric shapes, a circle, a triangle and a square, beautiful Warli paintings are created. The circle and triangle come from their observation of nature. The circle representing the sun and the moon. The triangle derived from the mountains and pointed trees. Only the square seems to obey a different logic and seems to be a human invention indicating a sacred enclosure or a piece of land.
Art is their means of communication. They were mainly illiterate, so therefore the origin is the Lagna Chowk. It started off like that, that was the only thing they knew how to draw, till they decided to include other motifs like the bride and the bridegroom and the wedding ceremony, and then around their houses their animals, and they give as much importance to animals, so therefore you will see even the smallest ant or insect is as big as a human being. Paintings on cloth I think has reached saturation point. People nowadays have smaller and smaller houses, they have no place on their walls to put this. Framing today costs more than the painting itself. So now luckily they have, some of them have now started making artifacts. Okay, you have coasters, you have table mats and then painting kurta.
Warli paintings were never originally intended to be for commercial gains, but as they gained high art value eventually, they were widely commercialized. One such artist, Janu Bhiva Raute, paints on saris, kurtis, t-shirts, etc.
खूप वर्ष झाले त्याला पण ती फिरत येते टिकावरती नाही निघत नाही ना.
Coming from a poor Warli family and struggling for survival, he started painting to meet his needs and then never looked back. His paintings are meticulously detailed and he paints vivid themes on a variety of materials. Warli art has come a long way from an age-old tradition to commercialization. Still, the artists and the tribe continue to live without basic amenities like education, health, safety. As we try to keep pace with the fast-changing world, the Warlis continue to live in harmony with the nature, spreading the beauty of paintings to the next generations.